are we now on both? Can we please? Is this all set up? Anybody here? You think I'm good? Am I good? I think I should be, hopefully. Okay. Yes. It works. Thank you. Okay. After much back and forth, we are now live on YouTube as well. Thank you, Ben. Trying to get a good shot at everything. Well, since I got some people here, I'll just start showing everything. How are you guys doing? Not everything, my record collection. But how is everybody tonight? How's your Sunday going? So let's see. So first off, all of my stuff, you will see plenty of metal in this collection. There's a lot of stuff actually. So, but everything, movies, records, CDs, whatever, I always do alphabetical, just because I think that's just the best way to do it. Hey Justin. So first and foremost, we have Plus 44, When Your Heart Stops Beating, the side project after Blink-182 imploded for the first time. Then we got 2001 Space Odyssey, the score, I guess you would call this, yeah? The score of the film. Oh, God. And then, next, we got a few of the same. So we have, we're starting off with the metal already, or we're getting to the metal already. So I have a couple of records by probably one of the most well-known, best grindcore bands, Agoraphobic Nosebleed. This is Agorapocalypse. Oh, too much light. Hold it down here. There we go, that's better. Let's see. Got that. We have one of the first records I ever heard from them, Frozen Corpse Stuffed with Dope, the picture disc that they put out of this a while ago. Had that since I was a teenager, probably. Let's see. This is the Agoraphobic Nosebleed split with Apartment 213. Do you right? Their name is ridiculous. And here's a great one: Agoraphobic Nosebleed and Converge split, the Poacher Diaries. This is a really good one. What do we got next? I'm trying to get through them relatively quickly because I do have a bunch. We go from grindcore to punk. Next, we have some Alkaline Trio. What's this one? My Shame is True, one of the last ones I bought from them. Thank you, Luke. And Agony and Irony, one of my first records I got from them. First actual records. I have a lot of their stuff on CD. Let's see, what else do we got here? So, next we have one of the few, All That Remains for We Are Many. This is, I really love the first two All That Remains records, and then they started to change their sound a little bit, and I wasn't the biggest fan, but this record actually goes back to like the sound of the first two albums. So this one's pretty good. And what I do, just to show you, so pretty much whenever I get a record and it comes with like a sticker on the cellophane, I try to take the sticker off the cellophane and then put it onto the record sleeves that I have. Just because I like to do that. I used to go like hardcore with it when I was younger. My friends made fun of me, and I don't even know why I did this, truthfully. I would keep the cellophane. Like, if it had a sticker on it, I would just keep the whole cellophane. And I had like a box full of them. And my friends would get on me, rightfully now looking back, because that was pretty stupid. But, yeah, Justin, right? With the Alkaline Trio? Come on, you know? Ben, I do like CDs. All of my CDs are in boxes. I'm kind of okay with my CDs being in boxes because I've imported pretty much all of them. But the records I like to keep out. Let's see. Then we got, speaking of Alkaline Trio, we have Dan Andriano. I think it's Andriano. His two, the Emergency Room records. The first two. I think there's another one. Let's see. A lot of bands I have a few records of, so I'm trying just to kind of get them all out and show you all of them. I have the two Animals as Leaders records, their first self-titled and Weightless, which was their one after it. Oh, oh, fuck you, Ben. I've been collecting records since I was like 15. Yeah, been for a while now. Oh shit, I didn't put All That Remains back. Oh no! My coffee. It has to sit over here. Let's see. So after that, I have, I believe that this is a bootleg. Oh, nice, Samsonite. Oh, Luke, you got to get on it, man. But your collection's doing pretty good for a year. But I have a few bootlegs. I believe this is a bootleg at the drive-in record of a show that they did in Tokyo, January 18th, 2001. So this would have been probably close to when they broke up. But this is pretty great. It's yellow vinyl, sounds great. Has a lot of the my favorite songs from Relationship of Command. And now we get into this. Anyone that was here last night, you'll know that they are pretty divisive. So we got the Beatles, 1967 to 1970. This was actually a present from Dani. I believe it was like the first year or second year we were together. And also have the Magical Mystery Tour record as well. Oh, thanks, Justin. All right, and here we go. We're going to get into one of my absolute favorite bands of all time, Between the Buried and Me. So, have not gotten Colors 2 yet. I really need to. But we have the Parallax 2, the Future Sequence. We have the Parallax Hypersleep Dialogues, the Tour Edition, purple. And we have the remaster of Alaska, which I recently got, and I love it. Hey, Dave. Ben, I believe it does have the storybook. Let me grab it. Let me see. We'll take a look. I gotta buy some more record sleeves. Some of mine do not have them, and I hate that. Yep. It's a little fucked up, but obviously this is, an old record, so. But it does have the booklet in here. Oh, hold on. Shit. There we go. Sorry, guys. Sticky Chronic Buds, what's up? Justin, if you love prog, yeah. I mean, because they have gone crazy in that direction. They're still heavy, but sometimes they're much more prog than heavy. I still love them. I think the New Colors 2 albums is fucking great. The Automata double album they did is pretty great. I would check out Colors too. Actually, I would check out the first Colors if you fell off after Alaska. The first Colors is fantastic. But Alaska is my favorite album from them. I love Alaska. I think it's a great middle point of their career where they weren't so focused on being just metal anymore. They were trying to carve. I think with oh god, why can't I remember the name of that song? Skeksis, yeah, they were really going in that direction. All right, what's after this? Oh hey, yeah, this is a good one. I got the Bill and Ted Face the Music record from Mondo. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they like to have long songs for sure. Emmett, what's up, man? This one is really cool. A, just because I think the soundtrack was pretty good for Face the Music, and B, because I also have a Fake Death album now, which is pretty great. And then on the other side, what do we got? Oh yeah, we got the the android from the movie. He also put out an album, apparently. Selkies! Thank you, Justin. Selkies. I was thinking of Dark Crystal, apparently. All right. After that, we have some Bjork. This is, what is this one called? Volnikura? I believe this is like Bjork's breakup album. I think she got divorced from her husband, and this was her album after that. And it's fucking great. It's a really great, chill, kind of sad album to put on if you're in that mood. Next, we have some Black Dahlia Murder. So what I got from them? I have Nightbringers, Everblack, and Ritual. Do not have my favorite album of theirs, which actually is Unhallowed. I know that's their first, but I really love that album. Oh, this album's pretty sweet. So, when I lived in Baltimore, there is a record shop there called True Vine. They were in Hamden, my neighborhood I'm from, and they had a sale going on, and I got this. This is by a group called Black Sash, and it's called Fungus of Terror. And I have not listened to this on mushrooms, but having listened to it, it would be pretty great to listen to on mushrooms. Is this even a green vinyl? Yes! It's also a green record. Do you guys want me to like show some of these records? I'm just kind of showing the outer stuff. I can pull out some records too. That's your favorite Bjork trivia, Ben? Justin, whose documentary? Who was I just talking about? Black Dahlia Murder? What's next? What's this? Oh! Bleeding Through. I used to really, really like them. This album I didn't enjoy so much, but I still have it. I also feel that the pressing onto the record was done really bad. There's certain songs which are supposed to go right into the other. Instead, there's a little gap because of how they pressed this. I think this might have been one of Trustkill's last records they put out. I remember hearing Devin Townsend actually produced this record, and I remember hearing that they did not pay Devin, and Bleeding Through refused to do anything with the album until they paid Devin, which was awesome of them. Oh, Black Dahlia. Yeah, I have a few Black Dahlia DVDs that they put out. You probably watched the one that I have the DVD of. I love that. They're funny dudes. Hey, Marilyn. I will when I come across some good colors, I'll pull them out because there is some that I like absolutely love the way the records themselves look. Yeah, I mean Trustkill and Victory. I mean, Victory's well known for being horrible to their bands and not paying their bands, but they had so many great bands on their label. Damn, Samsonite, that's some crazy music listening that you're doing there. Let me get a little bit of coffee real quick. Yeah, as far as I know, when it comes to mistreating bands, it's them and Victory. A great label that I loved that I never heard any bad things about, they just kind of went away, was Ferret. Ferret Records. They had Every Time I Die and Blood Has Been Shed. All right, let's see next. Next we have Blink-182, Neighborhoods, the reunion album. Once Tom came back to the band, which a lot of people shit on, but I think this is actually really fucking good. It's actually better than their most recent album to me. Maybe even better than California. There is a lot of Angels and Airwaves on this album, but it's like a very dark version of Angels and Airwaves. Fighting the Gravity, I think, is one of the best songs Blink ever wrote, because it's a song that sounds nothing like anything they would ever write, but it's still pretty great. Good album if you like Blink, I think. Yeah, dude, Ferret was a great fucking label, man. They had so many good bands. Remembering Never, they had a good album that I haven't listened to in a while. Alright, and next we're into... did I skip any good-looking records themselves? I got some colors in here, but nothing amazing, you know? Let's see. I got Block Party next. So I got this. I believe this is a EP. Yeah, it's EP. The Next Wave Sessions EP. This came out after 4, which I really like 4. This 4 is in my hand here. But this was much more like electronic than band based, and I really always loved Block Party when they were more band based, more instrument based than electronic stuff. Still good, just not my favorite. Frontier, SST, and I've never heard of IRS Records. Yeah, we got 4 here, which is actually, I thought this was a pretty great comeback album for them. Very, like, I guess what is considered like post-punk album, kind of. Yes, Justin, yeah, you're right. Nora, yep. They had a good what record did they have that I liked a lot? I can't remember. And then we got the original Block Party EP, which came out before Silent Alarm. Has some different version of Banquet, different version of She's Hearing Voices. This is pretty good. So for a while, I used to go to a place in Baltimore. There was a few of them. I don't know if they were anywhere else. It's called Record and Tape Traders. And they had their used section. And I got a lot of awesome stuff, like this Carlin record. What is this one? FMAM. Got a bunch of like old prog stuff, which we'll get to. But I got all these records for like $4 or $5 a record, and it was pretty great because they're in good condition. They sound great. It's just pretty cool to get a bunch of old stuff for pretty cheap. Ah, nobody takes pictures of the drummer. Yes. Oh, IRS was started by the police. Okay. Cool. Let's see. So after Carlin, we have Carpenter Brute. One of the only bands that I really like. I think, what are they called? Like synthwave, dark wave. I don't know what the genre is called, but I fucking love Carpenter Brute. This is their trilogy record, which is 3 records, and I believe it's their first 3 EPs. Really, really good. If you haven't heard of Carpenter Brute, check them out because they're fucking awesome. Oh, and here we go. Okay, we're gonna get into some really nice looking records here. So, if some of you have ever seen me on Another Dirty Room, you'll have seen me wearing my wonderful cattle decapitation shirt. And you can see my love for them now, because I have pretty much all of their stuff on vinyl. Pretty much all of it. I'm missing a few, but other than that, Monolith of Inhumanity, fucking my favorite cattle decapitation record. This record was fantastic. They started off as a grindcore band, got more into like grindcore death metal, and then they finally brought like some melody into this one, and I think it works perfectly. And I really think they haven't topped this one yet, even though their last 2 have been pretty good. I think this one is fantastic, and this has probably one of my favorite colors of vinyl that I have. Justin, you're good, man. You're in a hardcore band. I expect it. So this one is fucking beautiful. I love this splatter split. I love this so much. It's such a beautiful thing to look at. I think that's why I love records so much, is because you can do so much with the actual record itself. And it's just a piece of art in its own right, besides the music on it. But I fucking love this one. This is first pressing as well, I believe. Let's see. So we're going backwards, because I always put my stuff. So if you're going left to right, I put it from newest to oldest. When I was younger, my friends gave me shit for that too, because everybody else did it oldest to newest, and I just thought that was weird. I felt like it's just better the other way around. All right. So that's Monolith of Inhumanity. What do we got next? We got the Harvest Floor. No, we don't have the Harvest Floor. No, yes. Karma Bloody Karma. This one, which is a picture disc. Just, it's the same thing as the front cover. Then we got, what's this? Homivore? Yes. Limited to 666 copies. Diarrhea of the Mouth colored vinyl. So I'm sure you guys want to see what Diarrhea of the Mouth color is. This is the original. I know Cattle Decapitation are repressing a lot of their stuff. This was the original on 31G Records. And this is more of like a clear splatter with some flesh colors, some brown and green as well. And then we have the picture disc of Human Jerky. Number what was that? 723 out of 15,000. Us record collectors, we fucking love numbered shit. So that's my... I actually have some 7 inches of cattle decapitation. We will also probably... I guess we'll probably get to. I don't know. We'll see how long this runs. What do we got next? We'll do a few different ones here. So, have Childish Gambino's Camp. Good album. I haven't listened to it in a long time. I had my run of a few years where I really, really loved everything he put out. But I haven't listened to this one in a while. But I remember it being very, very, very good. You just got a picture disc, Ben? Picture discs are pretty great. They might not have the best sound quality, but I really do enjoy just looking at them. These, I'm pretty happy to have these in my collection. I got these 3 CKY records that they put out on picture disc. They got Infiltrate, Destroy, Rebuild, Volume 2, which has songs on side 1 and prank calls on side 2. And then we have Volume 1. And funny story about these. So these came out when I was first starting to really build my record collection. And I took a job working with my grandparents, cleaning like different buildings. They had a cleaning company. And I would help them at night from like 6 to 9 clean some buildings, business buildings, when they were done. And I saved up to get all of these when they came out. Oh, Since Yesterday is the name of the EP. Okay, Ben. Oh, that's fucking awesome, Samsonite. CKY was good. You are right, Justin. This is the good CKY, and a little bit more, but this is the main CKY for me. Justin, you'll be happy with these next ones, I think. I would assume, since you are Mr. Hardcore, you'll be happy that these are in my collection. So we have 2 albums from the great Coalesce. We have Give Them Rope. This is actually version 2.0. They put this out. There's like... This record's pretty interesting because I don't think there's any labels on it whatsoever. Yeah, this is a labelless record. If it wasn't in the cover, you wouldn't fucking know. But yes, great album. Oh man, did I fuck that up? What? This is... I'm on side B. Okay, gotta put it back to side A. I used to, what was it? Shit. There's a website I used to buy a lot of records from. It's like what was it? punksomething.com, punk CDs, punk records, something like that. I don't even know if they're still around. But I've gotten many, many records from them. Ah, you have the same one, Justin? Fuck yeah. And then this is a repressing of Functioning on Impatience. I really dig this this whole thing though with the little cutout, and you can see the color of the record right here. I'm now going to take this one out because this is one of those dust kind of cover things where it has the sticky stuff, and I really don't feel like dealing with that right now. But you can see that it has a cool white and red splatter. Oh yeah, the old Firestone Christmas records. Okay. It's funny. Like there is a lot of older records which are colored, but like you don't really hear about that. Like back when I know my mom has a big record collection, and all of her records are black. So I don't know why they didn't take this. Why they didn't do more colored records back then. All right, I'm just going to take out a few here. So we have, I should turn this around. Codes in the Clouds. This one, As the Spirit Wanes. If you are a fan of explosions in the sky, listen to Codes in the Clouds. They are a band, I believe they're from Glasgow? Somewhere in there, somewhere in the UK. They are fantastic. They are similar to Explosions in the Sky, but they are also they have their own kind of thing going on. But they are very much like them. So if you like them, check them out. They have... Oh shit, my camera. They have a few records now. I believe this is their second, and they put out a third one recently, a self-titled one. Very, very good band. What else we got? We have Coheed and Cambria. This is Afterman Ascension. I believe this is one half of a double record. I do not have the other one. But this is a pretty good record. I didn't love it at first, but it did really grow on me. If you're a Coheed fan, you're gonna like it. Here we go. Got some John Coltrane, A Love Supreme. Very, very good jazz record. Not my favorite John Coltrane record, but I like this one a lot. There's 4 tracks on this one. 4 very long tracks. That's the better half. Okay, Justin. Yeah, I have not heard the other one. And after John Coltrane, we now get into my Converge collection. All We Love, We Leave Behind. Very, very great record. I mean, everything Converge puts out is pretty great. But I love this one a lot, especially the title track. Title track is probably one of my favorite songs Converge has ever put out. The really long intro that just starts off with the bass, and then the drums come in, and everything just comes fucking great. My favorite Converge? It's a hard question. I like this one a lot. Of course, Jane Doe is a fucking masterpiece. What's the one? What's the one with the yellow and the black cover that has like the fetus? Fuck. I have that one on CD. When something? I can't remember what that is. Oh, speaking of, I mean, it's a fucking great record. Dark Horse, holy shit, Dark Horse is a fucking great song. This I have on the Coke Blue Clear, Coke Clear, whatever it's called, something like that. This is pretty great. And then I have Jane Doe. This was the repressing of Jane Doe, the 45 RPM double repressing on red, which isn't, it's just a red, nothing crazy. So after my Converge collection, what do we got? Go from some hardcore to some very sad, depressing things. So this is my Cure collection. And with the Cure collection, we're starting off with a bootleg. Pillbox Tales, 1977 to 1979. Very early Cure. I think this is some of the first songs I ever recorded. And it is more kind of punky than anything. It's not like the Cure you know. It's definitely they were more punk oriented at that time. It's fun to listen to this though. At the beginning of one song, Robert Smith calls someone a cunt. And I do enjoy hearing him say that to someone. What do we got? We got Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. I got this on Record Store Day. This is a repressing on red vinyl. Not my favorite Cure. I mean, not that I don't like it. It's just not my favorite. I love that album. It's just not my favorite album. This is my favorite Cure album, and I'm sure it's many other people's favorite Cure album, Disintegration. It's just fucking fantastic. It's exactly what you expect when you want to listen to a Cure record. I don't know anybody personally that doesn't like this. If, you know, well, Dani's not a big Cure fan, but she likes them. Dani doesn't love listening to sad music, and I do, so. Yeah, Dave. Me too, man. I listened to The Cure a lot in high school. Oh, nice, Samsonite. I love when records come with, like, big posters. I'm a big fan of that. I don't put them up, though. I just kind of keep them in the record sleeve. What do we got? What do we got? Aha! Cypress Hill. Black Sunday. Hits from the Bong. Fucking awesome album. Actually, my cousin got this for me as I believe it was a birthday present when we lived together. This is numbered too. Record Store Day is another Record Store Day release. Cool. What do we got next? Some Norwegian black metal. We have Transylvanian Hunger by Dark Throne. Picture disc. Fucking awesome album. I still need to get Under the fucking Winter Moon, some shit. I don't know. I can't remember the name of the album. That's my favorite from them, though. I need to get that one. Here's another one of my favorite bands. Ah, come on. They're stuck in here so tight. It's hard to just get what you want out. Daughters. I recently picked up the repress of Canada songs. This is not the original. And also the self-titled they put out, which the singer has said he doesn't really enjoy, but I fucking love this record, and I feel that it was like a progression in their sound. You know, this with Canada songs, you got a grindcore record which fits all on one side of a record, and it is about, 10 minutes long, 15 minutes long. And then you get to this record, and they're making, actually real song length songs. Not real, but you know what I mean. 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and it works. It's good. If you want to try to get into Daughters, do this one first, because this is pretty accessible, whereas this one you have to really be into that type of stuff. This is the one I'm gonna play for Dani whenever we get to our stream where I play her a bunch of music and see what she thinks. Next we get to my absolute favorite jazz record of all time. Kinda Blue by Miles Davis. Probably the best side 2 of any album ever. Sometimes I just put on side 2 and just listen to that a bunch. This is another one that I got from Record and Tape Traders in their used bin for very cheap. Very, very happy about this. Happy that I have this, truthfully, really. And that I found it when I did. Maryland, yeah, that makes right. What does Stan say? Disintegration is the best album ever. Justin, Hell Songs is fantastic. I have a very small cassette collection. But I have Hell Songs on cassette, and I also have their latest. You won't get what you want. Ben, I would say it is better than that. I would. I fucking love side 2 of Kind of Blue. This right here, this is a band, Daybreak. They were a local Baltimore grindcore punk band, and I think they only had a couple of releases. This is one of them, and they have a picture disc 7-inch, which I also have, which was released on Reptilian Records Justin, I'm going to assume that you know what Reptilian Records is. But yeah, awesome band. Daybreak. I feel like they should have been bigger than they were. I don't think they really went anywhere outside of Baltimore that I know of. What do we got next? We have some good old Deaf Heaven, Sunbather. Great album. This is on yellow. I think, what do they call it? They call it it's like called Piss and something else colored vinyl. We'll take a look at them. Yeah, Marilyn, the art on that is great, isn't it? And I believe a lot of the songs have to do with the artwork, if I'm not mistaken. Bad Sneakers, Samson. I've not heard of them. I will have to check them out. Yes, with the fucking Billy Madison quote. So yeah, so we got a pink, and then I think it's Blood and Piss. I think that's what they called it. And then we got like a see-through yellow here. Pretty sure this is on Death Wish. Not again, like a lot of albums I have from bands, they don't have my favorite album. This is not my favorite Deaf Heaven album. What do we got next? Oh! Next I have everyone's favorite animated metal band. Fucking Death Clock. This is the third album. Death Album 3. Came with a cool patch. And one of the records, the second record, the coal is a little slightly uncut. Or it's not cut as it should be. So it kind of fucks it up when I play it, which sucks. But I still have it, and it's still a good record. Another find. Some Devo in the used record bin. So you know, everybody knows Whip It, and I was like, okay, I know Whip It. I'll spend a few bucks and really check out Devo. And yeah, Devo's fucking great. I wouldn't say they're one of my favorite bands, but I like this record. This was, when I was buying a lot of stuff from the used record bin, I was trying to expand my musical tastes more than anything. I was just like, okay, I've heard of this band, a lot of people like this band, let me check them out. Let me listen to this record, I'll pay a few bucks for it to check it out, and see if I really, respond to it. Some records in my collection, I didn't, and I just haven't sold them, and maybe every once in a while I'll put them on, but holy shit, Marilyn, really? That's awesome. Justin, I've heard so much about Turnstile, and I have yet to give them a listen. I'm going to have to. Hey, fuck yeah. Shit. Oh, yes. Next are my Dillinger Escape Plan records. Everyone should love Dillinger Escape Plan because they're probably one of the best bands to ever be. Got the picture disc of Calculating Infinity. I believe this is limited of 1,000. Operation Paralysis. This was a repress on ox blood colored vinyl. And the sad last record that they probably will ever put out, Disassociation. Fucking loved this record. This record is fantastic. It's such a great send-off. It really culminates everything that they became, I think. This is a fucking great record. So here we got The Soft Parade by The Doors. Again, had not listened to a lot of Doors. Wanted to get one of their albums and listen to it. I like it. It's not my favorite, but good record. Let's see. Here we go. Here's where I admit it to everyone. I was a drive-through records kid. I was a pop-punk drive-through records teenager. This is the early November. This is one of the ones they put out a little bit after drive-through kind of was done. But yeah, this is a really good album. It's very mature, much more mature than their earlier stuff for sure. Let's see. Come here. Here's a pretty great record I found at Goodwill and got for $1. Echo and the Bunnymen. A nice little best of record. Songs to learn and sing. Put this on every once in a while. Saves the Day. I don't think they were ever on drive-through. I don't think so. Ben, you are not 12. Pop punk is an oxymoron, but it is also a genre at this point, Luke. What's after Echo and the Bunnymen? What do we got? Oh, hey! Ed Gein! They were a band for a little bit back in the late 2000s, early 2010s. This is, I believe, this is their 3-song demo and their first EP. I don't know what I would call them. Kind of like math metal, kind of grindy stuff. I don't know. I haven't listened to this in a while. So I believe this is a nice Pink record. Yeah. I got a lot of Pink records. A lot of bands put their stuff out on Pink. Easy Core? Who the fuck is Easy Core? Wait, didn't Newfound Glory go as Easy Core for a while? Wasn't that a thing? Dude, you have. I think you can get this for pretty cheap on Discogs. I don't think this goes for a lot, so definitely check that out. Next we got my Every Time I Die records. I don't have many, even though they're one of my favorite fucking bands ever. But I have X Lives, and I have, what is this? From Parts Unknown, yeah. Have pretty much everything else on, CD before these, and I haven't gotten their newest one yet. Day to Remember, yes. Remember when A Day to Remember was the biggest fucking thing in the world? When Homesick came out? Everybody, I even liked that record, but everybody fucking loved that record. And earlier, talking about Explosions in the Sky, of course I have a few of their records. This is one of their first ones. What's this one called? Those who tell the truth shall die. Those who tell the truth shall live forever. Good one. This one is the first Explosions of the album, Explosions in the Sky albums that had voices on it. It's just people talking, but it really threw me because I had heard everything else they did before, and then putting this on and being like, people are talking? What the hell's going on? I got that. I have the score they did for Prince Avalanche, a really awesome David Gordon Green film. Great score, great movie. So if you haven't seen or heard it, go check the movie out. And I also have The Wilderness. This is the last one I have from them. And I have a lot of their other stuff on CD. Core. Boys Night Out. Yes, Justin. Trainwreck is actually one of my favorite albums. I think Trainwreck is a fantastic concept album. It really reached me when I was a kid. And it's still pretty good nowadays when I put it on. I think Trainwreck was their best album. Their first album is good, but it's definitely not as good as Trainwreck. Not at all. So I'm safe to say you don't like Boys Night Out, Justin. Oh, here's a good one. So this is one that I don't even know the rarity of this. I don't know how many people give a shit. Finch, What It Is to Burn. Said I was a drive-through kid. I bought a lot of the records. But this is a really nice color, because they're both different. Ah, okay. So I really do enjoy. It's a nice, like kind of blue-green kind of swirl, almost. I've looked this up on Discogs. I don't even know if, this doesn't even have a price or anything. But it's pretty limited, as far as I knew. And then this one's a nice, like, kind of gold and white swirl. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Justin, speaking of Ferret, Poison It Out was on Ferret. Alright, what do we got? Oh, this one. This is a present recently that was awesome. Think this was Christmas? It may have been my birthday. I can never remember. But Dani's sister and her boyfriend got me the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. It's a picture disc. It's the first movie. So this one's fucking great. I mean, so many good songs on this one. You can kind of just put it on whenever. Aha! And so I really, really, really got into some Genesis when I was going through my used record phase, trying to find new music. So this one has Foxtrot and Nursery Crime. Then I also have Selling England by the Pound. And my personal favorite, A Trick of the Tail. Yes, Trick of the Tail. This has my favorite Genesis song on it. If you've only ever heard Poppy Genesis, listen to these albums, because it's some fucking amazing prog. Just so much originality, and it's just so good. These albums are super good if you're into that stuff. Like, I loved a lot of prog metal stuff, but I had never listened to any early prog stuff. So going back and listening to all this Genesis really, really opened my mind to a lot of earlier prog, which I have more of, which we will get to. We're into the second shelf, so I got two more after this, I think, and this other one is filled with a bunch of 7 inches. So, all right, what do we got? We got some Ghost now. One of my favorite things. I got into Ghost probably when their second album came out. This is their first one. This is a picture disc of the what's this, Opus Eponymous? I don't know. But when this one came out, the fucking goddamn, I can never say the names of their records. This one got me into them, and I also got Dani into them. It's one of Dani's favorite bands now too, which makes me very, very happy. Ah, Justin, I do know Ion Dissonance. Dissonance. God, why am I on the internet when I can't talk? Yes, I know them. That they were probably one of the first, like, what were they? Deathcore, right? That's what they would be called. That I really got into. Oh, Luke, you like Ghost? Fuck yeah. And then I also have their latest. This is actually a really nice color. Prequel. This one came with a 7-inch as well. This is like a smoky gray. Actually, see-through. Can you see that? It's hard to. There you go. Yeah, to me, I always say that Ghost is is King Diamond light. That's how I see them. I love King Diamond, and they just, they're not metal, but they're close. And there's so many great riffs. My favorite album of theirs is probably Malaria, whatever that one's. If that's what that, I think that's how you pronounce that one. Don't have that one yet though. Aha! And Luke, you will enjoy this. My Goblin Collection. These are very pretty. I will have to get these out to show you because they're just beautiful. So I have an interesting pressing of Dawn of the Dead. The Dawn of the Dead score that they did. Justin, we could have a nice little hardcore stream or podcast or something going on for sure. I have never seen this version of Dawn of the Dead soundtrack. I actually bought this at FYE years ago at the mall. It's just a black record, but I really do enjoy the gatefold on this one. It's really, really nice looking. So, with that, now we get into the nice, amazing Waxworks editions of some Goblin. First, we have Profondo Rosso, aka Deep Red. And I will still do this one even though it's got the stickiness going on. Yeah, FYE. Who knew? So we got, I'm just going to show you one of the records because they're all the same color and there's 3 of them. But this is a very nice kind of pink reddish splatter that I really love. Goes very well with the film. I love record colors that go with the album cover. And I love record covers like for record colors for scores that go with the movie, that have the same kind of vibe of the movie. Tom, what's up, man? I'm at G in my record collection. So we're not done yet, but thanks for coming, hanging out. My records are alphabetical, huh? I figure why not? Thank you. Thank you. And what? Oh, and Luke, you have this one, I think. I got Phenomena. Oh, get in there. God. This one, I believe, is only... Is this still 3? No, this is 2. This is a 2 disc. Just also beautiful artwork. I don't know if I showed enough of the Deep Red one. Fucking gorgeous. Waxworks, and I think Waxworks, Mondo, they fucking knock it out of the park when they do the scores. Phenomena is another pretty beautiful record. This one might even be better. Oh yeah, look at that. This is fucking sweet blue and green splatter. Fucking gorgeous. Sometimes I'll be looking at records on Instagram, and I'll say, like, fucking gorgeous. And Danny's like, what are you looking at? And then I'll show her, and... I do... Okay, I do call records sexy. Yeah, I'll say... Yeah, I'll be like, that's so sexy. And Danny's like, what? And then I'll show her, and it's just a fucking record. Get back in there! What is happening? It's stuck. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Phenomena is also my favorite Goblin track. It is amazing. I used to just rock the fuck out to that song. It's such a great song. Who turns it? Oh, me? Shit, which side is it? Okay. Alright. What's after? Oh, hey, another great score. I have a lot of scores on vinyl. Get in there. Halloween 3! This one's pretty great. Death Waltz put this one out. The cover is not my favorite, but from what I read, the booklet, apparently the artist took the picture of the Silver Shamrock TV screen and kind of digitally manipulated it. This one's just, of course, obviously this one is a very nice orange. Nothing crazy, it's just orange. The Phenomena color disc is very sexy. You can't not say that. This is one of my new favorite bands, actually. And it's funny because they're not even called this anymore. Idle Hands. So this is a band that I saw when Danny and I went and saw King Diamond, November 2019, right before pandemic. They opened up for him, and they were just fucking great. Just like super hooky choruses, great solos, just awesome. They are now called Unto Others because, yeah, I'm not a big fan of their new name, but I guess they had to change it due to some sort of legal stuff. But I'm happy I have this version because it has the name that I like. So, Halloween 3, it is kind of like Videodrome, definitely, Marilyn. A company, I think Death Waltz re-put out Halloween 3, so it has a different cover now. Got some Billy Idol, Rebel Yell. So this is one of my absolute favorite soundtracks. My favorite movies that have original songs, you know? Inside Llewellyn Davis, the Coen Brothers film, about the fake folk singer, Llewellyn Davis. Great record. So many great songs on here. Oscar Isaac, I believe, played and sung them, because I know I believe he used to be in some bands. So him and the Coen Brothers and T-Bone Burnett, they all went and came up with these songs. Really awesome. I was wondering if it was because of the movie. I don't think, there's plenty of bands that are named things that aren't other bands. It had to be something with bands, I think. I don't know. So this kind of is not my record. I got this as a present for Danny recently. Josie and the Pussycats. Another great. As you can see, all my Mondo and Death Waltz records, I always keep the little insert thing, just because I don't know, I'm not going to throw it away. I kind of like it, so I keep them. I believe this is a nice purple colored one. I think it has a little teeny bit of, yeah, it's purple. I think it was supposed to have somewhat of a splatter, but you really can't tell. It's just kind of purple. So this also came with the De Jour 7-inch, yes, which I think Danny likes more than this record. Danny loves De Jour. Anyone that came to the Josie and the Pussycats live stream, you know. Oh. Surprised to find out that the singer of Letters to Cleo did all the vocals on this album. Did not know that. I think she even helped with the songwriting process and everything. After that, we have some records that I got from my uncle. Actually, I missed one. Cool little Trooper single. 45 or 12-inch single. And then after that, fucking Priest, British Steel, fucking fantastic album. Alright, next we have some Kid Cudi. I really, really enjoy Kid Cudi. I know people are, you know, I'm up in the air about some of his albums, but Man on the Moon and Man on the Moon 2, I really enjoy both of these a lot. Especially, Man on the Moon especially. This one is probably my favorite of his. A lot of songs that I can connect to. Used to listen to this a lot while smoking a lot of pot. Oh, hey! Here's an album. Here's a band that I don't think is around anymore. Oh, never mind. No, wrong thing. King Diamond. Them by King Diamond on picture disc. And then another Goodwill find for $1, the Labyrinth soundtrack. Justin, I don't know, man. I try to listen to as much as I can. Obviously, looking through my collection, obviously I'm much more of a kind of metal guy. I listen to I listen to a lot of that, but I try to vary everything up too. Like, there's a lot of hip hop I love. There is a lot of punk. There's a lot of like emo. There's folk. Like, I try. There's good music everywhere in every genre. So I try to vary it up as much as I can. I don't want to just stay in one lane of music. But the Cheetah Girls are Disney's ripoff of Josie. Well, that's bullshit. Do you know who the Cheetah Girls are, hun? Do you think the same thing? No, okay. This is fucking great, especially because I found it for a fucking $1. I was very happy about that. Luke. Their own thing. And here's some... Did I miss showing you anything cool? No, okay. Very happy to have some Zeppelin in my collection. Again, got these from the used bins at Record and Tape Traders. All good condition. All sound great. What is this? This is not Houses of the Holy. Fuck. Is it Houses of the Holy? Which one is this? They never put it on the front. Oh, this was also owned by Tim at one point. I don't know if you can see that. It says Tim right there. Fuck you, Zeppelin. This is Houses of the Holy. Okay. I thought I was wrong. Then we got, what is this, Led Zeppelin 4, I believe? Hey, Zeppelin's great.
That's what you just said.
I did say fuck you, Zeppelin. Is this 4? Oh, look at that. It's fucking, I love that. Another reason why I love fucking records so much. Just like, you don't get this with going on Spotify. I sound like an old man, I get it. Yeah. Of course, you know, you got to deal with some of this shit. Like, you know, this is a hole at the bottom. But, I mean, I paid $4 for it, and it still works flawlessly. No skipping, no nothing. I thought Alice in Chains, yeah. Yeah. And, what the fuck is this one? Presents. My 3 Zeppelin records I have. And, Justin, let's see how much of a hardcore dude you are. I know you probably will know these guys. They're from Philly. Fucking, Lit Golden Sky. This album here. This one, cool, it's fine. This one, the self-titled untitled, whatever you want to call it. No song has a title. This album is fantastic. My friend Jared, who's been on the podcast, he did an episode with us. He got me into these guys, and he was like, I don't know if you'll like them. There's a song where the drummer does like the same drum beat for like 2 or 3 minutes. And I was like, why wouldn't you think I'd like that? This is a very beautiful record. I will show this one. Aha! Fuck yeah, Justin. I knew you'd know him. I knew you would. I got this from Reptilian Records in Baltimore, actually. Fucking fantastic yellow-purple split. Love this. I always love finding like DVDs or CDs or records that have people's names on them. I just think it's so funny because like never in my entire, well, since I became like an adult or since I became a sentient being when when I was a little older and I could understand about having a nice collection and stuff, I would never think to put my name on the front of an album. Yes, Luke, check them out. I think you dig them, especially this album. It's just called Lit Golden Sky. Check them out. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Jesus Christ. Next, what do we got? Did I skip something? Oh yeah, this is another another awesome hard metal core math metal band. Life Once Lost, a great artist, sweet album. Oh, this was also put out in Death Wish. Cool. I don't know if they're still around, but this album's pretty damn good. And now we get into one of my absolutely favorite bands ever. A band that I am forever happy that I got into. I do not. I would love to get a tattoo though. A lot of people have tattoos of this band. The Locust. Does that no, Justin, I don't think that has Vulture on it. A significant lack of Korn. Marilyn, I was way into Korn before I collected anything. And then I kind of fell off of Korn. I had Korn CDs back in the day. They are not in my collection anymore. I won't say bad things about Korn. I can still enjoy some of their music. I just kind of grew out of that at some point and got into a lot of this stuff. The Locust. The weirdest grindcore band you'll ever hear. But there's so much in those 30-second songs. There's so many notes. Their drummer is fucking amazing. I can't say anything about him. Before listening to The Locust, my musical tastes were like they were like this. They were tight. They were just, you know what I mean? Like they were small. I liked what my friends liked, but I heard them and just, man, it's just like was not like nothing I had ever heard before, and I fucking loved it. Yeah, Samsonite, you're right. Most of these days, everything's like digital nowadays, so it's digital going on to analog. So that's why I like having the old records that I do, because that they were recorded, analog. This is the first full length by the Locust. This is on a nice, I believe, green colored, maybe like camo. Kind of like a greenish splatter, very, 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 very small splatter. I also have... They put out like a mix album for one of their songs. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. So, which is weird. Okay, so this is very weird. A friend of mine, when I was a teenager, traded me this. And I have looked it up online, and I have never seen this edition. So, we have the first record. So this is just a regular black. And it has a cool etched back. Can you see that? Fuck. It's hard to show that to you. There's some etching on that side. So this is black, and then you have the remix one, which is a green. And I have never, ever, ever seen a multicolored version of this online. So I don't know how the fuck this happened. I really don't. These arms are snakes. I do remember them, Justin. I actually have a split 10-inch that they did with Pelican. And then, this is another one of my favorite colored records that I have. This is the Peel Sessions by the Locust. John Peel is a very big name in the UK, BBC Radio, and he had a bunch of bands come and perform on his show. All of their names are right here, so all the bands that have been on there. And this is a live recording from August 19th, 2001, when the Locusts were on there. And this is fucking beautiful. I love this splatter. It's fantastic. This is one of my favorites. Just clear neon green. Ah, yeah, Marilyn. I get that. There was that time where there was so many bands that had like names like that. I'm pretty sure, was it Pianos Become Teeth? What the fuck was that band? I think Cameron, who comes on the streams a lot, he toured with them at one point, if I'm not mistaken. Well, in his band, or he played with them in Baltimore. He told me. Oh, god damn it. Oh, here's another sweet one. Okay. So this is completely different from everything that I have. This is a H.P. Lovecraft story that was this Cadaver Records put these out. They do a lot of horror stories, which are, this one was read by Andrew Lehman, and the score was done by Fabio Frizzi. I think that's how you say it, Frizzi. He did he did the City of the Living Dead score, and I believe he did the Beyond score. He worked with Fulci a good bit. So, yeah, this is cool. It came with a super big poster. I'll show it to you real quick. Really nice inside, too. They do really good... Cadaver Records, they're fucking great. They do really awesome releases. They really put a lot of good work into their stuff. It's a nice little cream-colored one. Very heavy cardboard, too, for the... or cardstock. Cool little insert. A lot of stuff about Lovecraft, whatnot. And then this is just a gigantic, gigantic poster of the front cover art. I really would like to get more releases from these guys. It's just, you know, with the level of release that they do, these things aren't that cheap. So, you know, I understand why they can't be cheap, because they're just such a gorgeous package that they put together. Hey, hun, do you know where the Yucca Tap Room is? Yucca Tap Room? Yeah. Cool. All right, Justin, we'll be there, man. What? Oh. At least I will. I'll come out. Oh, that's fine. I want to come see you guys, and I'm sad that we haven't yet. This is a band, Love Like Electrocution. Sorry, let me see some of your comments here. Luke, the Beyond is all about the doorway to hell, man. That's what it is. Oh, sweet, it's free? Fuck yeah, dude. I'll be there. Thanks, dude. Yeah, just let me, I don't know if I follow you. I follow your band on Instagram, so just let me know what day it is. Love Like Electrocution. This was just a band that I got into when I was a teenager because they were very in the vein of like Number 12 Looks Like You and like Fall of Troy and bands like that. Just kind of like they're all right. I do like the back of the record. It's got a nice kind of this is not etched in. It's like you run your finger over it, you can feel it on there. So I do like that about it. I haven't listened to this record in a long time though. But yeah, this is one of the ones I got as a teenager. Let's see. I gotta move on. I gotta move quickly. I got a whole nother 2 to do. And it's Sunday. You guys might have to wake up early. This is my favorite band. One of my favorite bands that is not known. Please, guys, if you like gothic, kind of folky music, Lateralus. Please go listen to these guys. They are from Tennessee, and this is called Do You Believe in Blood? Am I in focus? Kind of. They are fucking great, and they're a band that I just don't understand why they aren't bigger than they are. I have a lot of their releases. I have this one, and I have a few 7-inches from them. So good. All their stuff's on Bandcamp. Please give them a listen. It's just great. They're fucking great. I can't say anything better about them. I know no one else that knows of this band, and I love them to death. And we're going to get into my Volta stuff now. Another bootleg here. So, I know Mars Volta just re-released all of their stuff in a gigantic box set that cost like $700 fucking dollars. And I could not get it, so I was very upset. But I do have a lot of their records that are pretty rare. So this one... This is a bootleg of Mars Volta at the Electric Ballroom. I believe this is 2003, July 9th, 2003. I think I got this off eBay at some point. I've only recognized Beatle and Devo. The Beatles and Devo. Ben, expand your musical listening. Now I get it. I mean, it's a lot of underground, like punk, hardcore, metal stuff. So I understand. If you're not into that, you're not going to know these bands. But I like the color of this one here. Oh, Justin! Oh, dude! They have so many great ones. So this, I believe this is just like kind of a nice, almost clear, kind of green. Can you see me through it? We got a green and a blue. I saw the Mars Volta one time live, and I'm so upset that I didn't see them more, because they were so fucking good. Saw them at Sonar in Baltimore. Rest in peace, Sonar. Besides the Auto Bar, Sonar was my fucking favorite venue, and they got shut down because the owner was selling drugs. Was in a big old drug ring. So, fuck you. Shutting down one of my favorite venues because you can't fucking stick to the law. Stop breaking the law, asshole. Oh, Ben, it's not scary music. This is the thing. Look, okay, so when I was a teenager and I was listening to pop punk, I could not listen to music with screaming. I just couldn't do it. It didn't work for me. But then I started listening to my friend Ryan when I was a teenager. He gave me a burnt copy of Jane Doe, Converge, and I put that on. And at first, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't get past the vocals. But with that kind of music, you just have to. Once you get used to the vocals, it's fine. You just have to get used to them. That's it. That's all it is. Yes, Marilyn. One arm scissor. Shut up. This is the Francis the Mute 12-inch single. This is from the second album. Actually, it's so funny because the second Mars Volta album is called Francis the Mute. The song Francis the Mute was not put on the album. And then they just released it as a single. The song Francis the Mute is fucking incredible. My friend Jared, who I talked about earlier, he super big at the drive-in Mars Volta fan. He got me into them. And he always has a problem with Francis the Mute, the song, because it starts off with like a minute to like 2 minutes of just like ambient sound of a chain being dragged. Because, you know, Mars Volta, all their stuff is like concept albums. Most of it is concept albums. But as soon as that stops and it kicks into the song's fucking amazing. Francis the Mute is such a great song. This is a glow-in-the-dark record, and I don't know if I can show it. I don't know if it'll work. But this one is pretty rare as far as I know. It's pretty nice. It's a nice glow-in-the-dark color that you would expect. I can't turn my lights off, though, so sorry. I can't show you the glow-in-the-dark aspect. Hard pass. I got you, Justin. The Croc Rock, which kept getting in trouble for serving minors. What the fuck? He turned into a hotel and then he ran for mayor? That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Next we have Amputexture. Actually, this is the front. By the Volta. This is a very nice kind of like creamsicle orange. Oh no, it's not. I'm sorry. This is an orange-white split. I would call it cream. You can still call it creamsicle, right? Yeah. Another awesome album. I love everything that Mars Volta did. I know a lot of people kind of gave up after a certain point, but I think everything until their last album was great. And then this one is pretty cool. Yeah, this. Pretty sure this was the last Mars Volta album. Oh, what is this one called? I forgot. Nocturnicate. Yeah, Nocturnicate. I believe this was their last album. Oh, Justin, I really like the newer At the Drive-In album. Actually, one of my like favorite songs they've ever done is on that album. Shit, can't think of the name of it, but I really did like it. It wasn't exactly like all old At the Drive-In, but it was pretty good. So this is a pretty sweet. This album is actually it's 3D. And it came with its own little 3D glasses here. Trying to show you, yeah. Nice little insert. And then See the records, the sleeves kind of have like a 3D thing going on. I don't know if you can really see that. But these have a nice, it's got an orange kind of blue. One record is orange. I really like that they have like a square label in the middle. I've never seen a record like that. A nice kind of blue, little bit of a splatter. Get in there. Alright, I think next we have some Mastodon. Yes, so I have two Mastodon albums. Crack the Sky, one of my favorites of theirs. This is actually a really nice looking one. Nice kind of red and green splatter going on. And then I have the Hunter, which is just regular black, but it's a 45. A lot of Mastodon for a time they put out just a single record version of their albums, and they put out a 45 RPM double version, which is supposed to sound better, as far as I know. So. Both great albums. Mastodon is great. Actually, Mastodon just put out probably their best album, I think. Their most recent one, Hushed and Grim. I think that's their best thing they've ever done. I love that album. We got Matt and Kim, Sidewalks. Was really into them for a time. Haven't listened to this in a while. And then we got some MC Chris, who I was also really into for a time. Haven't listened to in a while. This record, it's his album, MC Chris is Dead, but it doesn't have every single song. For whatever reason, when he put out the album, he only put on 5 songs, 5 on each side, but there is more songs on the actual album. Oh, nice, Justin. Signed Shahalud. Bane, dude, I never got into Bane. I don't know why. I just never did. Ben, you love Matt and Kim, really? Yeah. This is fun. I think I like the other album better, Daylight. I like this one too, though. Next we got some Mogwai. So I basically have both of these. They're basically the same album. Hardcore Will Never Die, But You Will. Fucking fantastic album title. Yeah, Never Surrender. It should be. Hold on. That's on this album. No, they didn't put Never Surrender on here. What the fuck? No, wait. Never Surrender was on MC Chris is Dead. Yeah. But they didn't put it on the record. It has Nerd Girl. Nerd Girl's on this one. And Pizza Butt. Pizza Butt. I know he re-put this out with a different album cover, but I like this album cover a lot more. That may be, maybe it's not on that record because then he didn't have to pay Andrew WK any money. That might be it. Mogwai is the best. Listen to Bane's last album. Okay, I will, Justin. So Hardcore Will Never Die, But You Will, and then we have the A Wretched Virile Lore. This is a remix album of that album, and this one has a nice color to it. This was a record store day release as well. So you got a nice kind of grayish blue splatter. Hoodie Ninja, oh, he's got so many good songs. Like, I wish he didn't seem like he was a little bit of an asshole, because I really do like a lot of his music. And we got a nice see-through red also on that one. Pizza Butt is one of my favorite songs just because it's ridiculous. Reese's Pieces is a song that I absolutely love from him, and I think I could rap the whole song, which I will not do ever on stream, but I could I could totally do that by myself. We're almost done with the second side, and it's only taken close to 2 hours. This is a cool one. Ah, get the fuck back here. Oh. I got a Monty Python record. The worst best of Monty Python. This was owned by Greg Siegel. He also wrote his name on here. But it's fun to have. This is the only Monty Python album I've ever listened to. So I only know them from you know what? We might have to do a two-parter. That's true. Are you guys tired? So this is a pop-punk band in which I am not afraid to still listen to and admit that I like. The Movie Life. I fucking love The Movie Life. I do like Godspeed You Black Emperor. I actually didn't get into them a little bit later on. I had a friend who listened to them a bunch, and I was actually listening to Explosion in the Sky at that same time, and they're very similar to me, so I don't know why I really didn't get into them then, but I do enjoy them now. I don't have any of their albums, though. But The Movie Life, fantastic pop-punk band. I still think that they're great. I still listen to them often. This is their EP. The Movie Life has a gambling problem. It's got a cool picture disc with one-sided. And then no, not their last album, because they got back together in the past few years and put out some new music. But this was their last album when they broke up back in the mid-2000s. Yeah. Dude, right? And they're different. They're such different bands, I think. So, alright, we're done with that. I will let you guys decide. Should I move on to the next shelf, or should we cap this and do a part 2 at some point? It's entirely up to you. I will go a little bit longer. I have... Any record collector has fun showing off their collection, so... you guys can tell me what you want to do. But I'm cool to go a little bit longer. I figured this would go at least like 2 hours, and we're only at 1:40, so whatever I want. All right, I'll go a little bit longer. I'm gonna stay on for at least 2 hours. So, is my mic gonna? Yeah, my mic should do that. If not, I'll turn on the other mic. All right, we're going down. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? We have My Bloody Valentine, Loveless. Fucking great, great, great album. If you're into shit like The Cure and all that stuff, fucking listen to this. I got into them very late, but this album's fantastic. This album is actually, I believe this was an import. It may even be a bootleg, because I know this was not available for a long time, but recently they re-released all of their albums again. But this one is fantastic. Yes, of course I own an Old Bay cup, Luke. Of course I do. Can't take Maryland out of the boy. Take the boy out of Maryland, but can't take Maryland out of the boy. Thanks, Dave. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. So next we are going to get into Oh, my Newfound Glory records. A band in which I was a gigantic fan of when I was younger, and I have slowly fallen off really caring about them too much. Sweet! I'm so glad, Dave. Oh, Justin, you like Lilas? Awesome. Awesome. Yay. If I can get you guys into some of these bands and you've never heard them before, it makes this entire thing worth it. So this might be the rarest record I own. This is the original pressing of Nothing Gold Can Stay by Newfound Glory on Drive-Thru Records. And I am quite sure I've seen this go for like $200, $300 on eBay. Which, there's a part of me that goes, oh shit, I could sell this for that much money. And then there's a part of me which is like, well, I still like this album a lot. Wait, well, Justin, what? This has the samples. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. This is the first pressing. This is not the repress. This is the first one that came from Drive-Thru. And it's a nice yellow, if I'm not mistaken. Oh shit. Right? Yeah, dude. Luckily my mom, she was awesome and bought me a lot of this off the Drive-Thru site back in the day. But yeah, it's a nice yellow record. I don't think I can ever part with it. Even if like, I don't know, I'd have to be really, really, really down in the dumps to sell this one. I also have the self-titled NFG picture disc. Thanks, Justin. Yeah, I don't think I can't. This one I was thinking about getting rid of. The 1374 out of 2000. I mean, it's, you know, I don't know. I just think Nothing Gold Can Stay is the better album. But this one, a lot of the early NFG stuff is pretty rare, so I don't know. I also have the first pressing of Sticks and Stones. This came on white vinyl, and it has a poster inside as well. Let's see. Not Without a Fight. This is the first NFG album that came out on Bridge 9. Yeah, when they left Epitaph and went to Bridge 9. Or, I'm sorry. No, that's before they went to Epitaph. Right? Because then they put out Radio Surgery, which is on Epitaph. Yeah. Yep. And then the last NFG album I really, really ever bought and got into, Resurrection, the one that they did once Steve left the band. I haven't really listened to much of them recently. I did listen to the newest, From the Screen to Your Stereo. And actually, I like that a lot. But this is the last full-length album I really got into from them. Oh shit, these are all backwards now. Alright. Oh, another band. So, fucker. Come here. So, this is a band, Nightmare of You. This is the guitar player of the Movie Life. Brandon went on to create this band when the Movie Life died, and they're fucking great. It's kind of like a poppy, like kind of indie stuff. But it's really, really, really good. These guys are very good. If you like Morrissey, if you like the Smiths, I would say check out Nightmare of You. They only put out a few albums. I think they put out like 2 full lengths and a couple EPs. But these guys are good. This is their full length and an EP. This is a 12-inch and a 10-inch, and actually I should show you because it's a really nice color. It's actually signed by the whole band too. Back in the day, I ordered this actually directly from the band. So you open it and you got the 10-inch, which sits right in here. This is their EP. And this is fucking really nice. It looks like a goddamn, like a crayon box. It's like purple and yellow and orange. And I believe the 12-inch in here has a bit of a different color to it, but it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, this one is kind of like the Crayola box here. You got like all of the colors going on right there. Ah! Get in there. Okay. Alright, what's next? What do we got? Okay. This is a EP by John Nolan, the guitar player of Taking Back Sunday and Stray Light Run. This is pretty good. It's got some good songs on it. I love Taking Back Sunday and Stray Light Run. I really love Stray Light Run. I thought that was a very, very awesome side band he did. But this is cool. 133 out of 500. Not bad. This is another one of my favorite artists. Olafur Arnalds. For Now I Am Winter. This guy, he is a very great composer, and he makes very kind of, I don't want to use the word depressing, but very solemn music, very chill music. This is a very, very great record for winter, actually. It really fits the vibe. There's some very spacey sounding songs on this one as well. This is a really good album. All right, Marilyn. Those are both bands? Miasma. That's also a Black Dahlia album. The Carousel of Headless Horses. Sweet. I will check that out. Yeah, newer Taking Back Sunday I haven't really listened to. But, like, you know, their first 3-4 albums I absolutely love. So this is a present I got from a friend of mine. My friend named Rob. He is actually in a band called Atomic Motel. They're on Bandcamp. This is not them, but my friend that gave me this. That's his band. Rob and my other friend RC and Mark is the drummer. They're a 3-piece. They do like kind of like stoner kind of proggy type of rock stuff. They're on Bandcamp, and actually their latest EP, I actually did the cover art and stuff. The cover art is a picture that I took, and I did that for them. So check that out if you want to check. I believe it's atomicmotel.bandcamp.com. But he gave this to me. This is a cool score. It's a very spacey score. I've never seen this movie, but I do like this music that's on this record. It's one band. Oh, that's one band? Okay, Marilyn. Jesus. All right, now we're going to get into my Pelican Collection. Pelican is one of my favorite instrumental bands. They're like, I would consider them like a metal instrumental band, but they're not always very heavy. Well, I mean, they're heavy, but they're also melodic. You know, you can put this on as like an album to chill out to in the background. This is their first EP. I believe this is like a third pressing of this one, but it's got a nice gray color to it. Kind of gray-white. So yeah, this is their self-titled EP. I have, let's see. Ire Press? I haven't. No, I have not. This is The Fire in Our Throats Will Beckon the Thaw. This is a cool, this was an import from Germany, I believe. Got this at Soundgarden in Baltimore. I left the little import sticker on there. Good album, and I believe this one's called Australia? Yeah, oh no, Australasia. I don't even know how to say that. It's like Australia, but add in a SIA. These two are just on black vinyl, but very good albums. Yes. Thank you, Marilyn. That's the best way to put it. Okay, cool. Ire Press. I will check them out, Justin. I was actually my favorite Pelican record is City of Echoes. City of Echoes is flawless. I love that record. I have that on CD. I just don't have that on vinyl. Ah, here we go. Another one of probably my most valuable records. Get in there. Oh, fuck you. This is the first Periphery album. I don't know if you guys know them. They're like one of the... They're not new. They've been out since 2010, but they're one of the newer prog kind of metal bands that have really, really struck a chord with people. This is on white vinyl. It's just white. I won't bring it out. But this one's a pretty good one to have too if I ever need some money. Oh, okay. Now. Oh shit. Get in there. God damn it. Ah! The Village People, Macho Man. No Village People, Ben. Luke, I don't know if you dig them. I like them a lot. I really love the music. I think their singer's amazing. He's got a great voice. He can hit fucking crazy notes. I would check them out. Pink Floyd, The Wall. There's a story that goes with this. So when I was a teenager, I was just kind of starting my record collection a few years in. I think I was like 17, 18 at the time. I got an original pressing of The Wall. This is not the original pressing. This is I believe, 30th anniversary that Dani got me as a present. Yeah, this is very emotional for me because I told Dani the story, and then she got me this as a present, and it was probably one of the best presents I've ever gotten. But so I had an original pressing of The Wall, and all of my entire record collection was stolen and sold. I got a lot of it back, but the original pressing of The Wall was not one of them. And I was very, very, very sad about it, because I fucking love this album. And I told Dani about that story, and then the next, I think it was my birthday was the next thing. I came home, and she surprised me with this, and it was fucking great. It was fantastic. And I love her, and I love that she did that for me. Let's see. So, speaking of the 30th anniversary, The Wall, I have also the 25th anniversary of Dark Side of the Moon. This sounds great. This sounds so good. They remastered it for the 25th anniversary, and it sounds amazing. Let's see. Got the only postal service album ever. Give Up. Great album. I'm sure. I don't know anybody that doesn't like Postal Service. I'm not a super big Death Cab fan, but I love this album. I think this album's fantastic. This comes with a second record full of like remixes and stuff. Like you have the Iron and Wine version of Such Great Heights, which I think everybody knows because it was on the Garden State soundtrack. Great album. Maybe we can get through this one and save the last one in the 7 inches for another day. Another one of my favorite bands here. Protest the Hero. Protest the Hero is a fantastic prog metal band from Canada. If you are into that sort of thing, check them out. They're great. I actually have prog metal, hardcore kind of little aspects. This one is Scurrilous. I believe this came out in like 2009, 2010. No, 2011, I think. But this one is pretty nice. It's a nice kind of tan with some other colors in there. I don't know if you can see that at all. I might just kind of like pull out most of these so I don't have to keep pulling them out of the damn shelf. Let's see. All right. So we have singer of Dillinger Escape Plan, Greg Pusadio, I don't fucking know. When he was putting out his recent solo album he put out last year, he did a run of singles, and this is one of them, Deep Set. This is obviously a homage to, I believe, Soundgarden, right? I think Soundgarden had a cover like this. This is a nice kind of neon green. What do we got? I got this for Danny. Danny is a huge Otis Redding fan. I had not listened to a lot of him, but this is The Great Otis Redding Sings Soul Ballads, and this is a fucking great record just to throw on and have on while you're kind of doing some stuff in the house. I believe I threw it on one time and grabbed Danny and danced a little. I do want to watch Get Back. I do. I think Get Back's gonna be cool. I don't even know if is that on Disney Plus yet. Not sure. We got some Reggie in the Full Effect. No Country for Old Musicians. This is the Reggie in the Full Effect album in which he had to kickstart. I guess he didn't have a label backing him at that time. This yes it does. This album has a song in which Danny and I sing all the time. The song is called Fowlin' Around. Search on YouTube, search Reggie and the Full Effect, Fowlin' Around. And it is a song in which you will not get out of your head, in which you will sing over and over and over again. And all of the lyrics it's one word. Just one word. Love this album, love that song. I think I have another Reggie album. Yes, got Inside the Dust Sleeve, aka Inside the Under the Tray. I believe was the CD version was called that. This, besides Songs Not to Get Married To, I think this is the best Reggie album for sure. What do we got next? Oh, this is one of my favorite records that I own. Ringo Death Star. So these guys, they're very shoegaze. I would put them in the same realm as like My Bloody Valentine, a little bit more poppier maybe. This is a glitter. This is a glitter record. It's 40 out of 100. I bought this was a blind buy. I saw the sticker that said it was a glitter record. I said, that sounds cool. I like the name Ringo Death Star. So I bought it at the record store. And I got home and I loved it. And I was happy that I did. Because sometimes I do that and I don't. It's got a nice little kitty and a birthday cake. Look at this fucking record, though. I hope this shows up. It is beautiful. Can you see all of that? It's like the galaxy. It's amazing. It doesn't hurt, you know, the sound quality or anything. Still sounds like a record. But I love this. I love having this just to look at it. It's cool as hell. And it's a good EP too. All right. What do we got? We got oh. Yep, we're gonna get into no, not yet. RJD2, Dead Ringer. This is a really great album. I believe this guy is like a DJ, or he's just kind of like a producer, like a beat maker, and he got a bunch of hip hop artists to come and rap on these songs. This is a fantastic album. This is really great. I haven't really listened to much more of his stuff, but this album is awesome. Now we get into my Rush records. I am a gigantic Rush fan. The day that Neil died, I fucking was super depressed, and I sat at my computer and just listened to Rush for a couple hours straight. So let's see. What do I got here? I have 2112. I have a picture disc of Hemispheres. Got this off of eBay. Sounds all right. You know, it's like an older picture disc. The older picture discs kind of don't sound that great, but it's okay enough to listen to. A Farewell to Kings. The first album I listened to the day Neil Peart died. What is this? Permanent Waves. This one, it's a little wonky, so I have to like put something under it when I turn it to side 2, so I can actually play it. But I only paid for like $4 for this, so. And I have Signals as well. Let's see. I got a few more here. Russian Circles. Another great instrumental metal band. In the same vein as Pelican, I would say. A little bit less kind of proggy, and you know, it's kind of, they're kind of the similar though. So if you are into that type of stuff, this record in particular is very good. But all their stuff's good. But I really love this one. Justin, my Shahlud record. Fucking love this. Funny story about this. So I got this when I really kind of first started collecting records, and I bought this off of eBay thinking it was a CD. So I bought it. I paid for it, and the seller, he messaged me, and I think I messaged him, and I was like, "Hey, when do you think you'll ship the CD?" And he said, "It's not a CD, it's a record. And do you still want it?" And I was like, "Oh, sure. Yeah, just send it along." So yeah, this is one of the first records that kind of sent me on my journey of collecting records and listening to them a lot. I got some Sigur Rós, Volta. This is, I think this is one of their last few that they put out. I haven't really super kept up with a lot of them. Their sound have changed a lot. I really love this and everything earlier, more than kind of the newer stuff I've heard. But this is cool, and this is actually another one of my prized possessions. They put this out. This is In a Frozen Sea by Sigur Rós, and this has their first 3 albums, Tack and shit, I don't even know what they call that one. But it's their first 3 albums. Yeah, dude, Shahalud deserves more credit for sure. But this is great. It's got like, I think it's got 7 records in here. This was like fucking $200 back when I bought it. But I saved up. Just to get this. Back when I think I was like 19. Awesome release. Oh, hey, look. All right. Here, I'm going to take out this last little bit. Let's get these back in here. Oh! Why you gotta do that to me? Stay. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a time. Ugh. Come here. Fucker. Shit. Maybe it was a better idea just to get one by one out of here, other than trying to put all these back together. Okay, get in there. Alright, cool. Some more Pride and Joys. Miss Cogsmith, hello! Yes! I'm trying to get through a lot of my records. I don't know if we're going to get through them all tonight. Oh. I have never listened to Earth, Marilyn. And I have not listened to a lot of Sun-O either. But I have to listen to more. Holy shit, Eric, that's fucking awesome. Justin, cool man. Just send me a message. I'll probably not going to be on too much longer. The Silent Hill EP, yes. So I have Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, and 3 and 4 just came recently. They just got put out. Let's see. Woo! It's hot in here. All right, we're gonna finish. We're gonna do these last few, and then I'm gonna sign off, and we'll finish it up. Maybe I'll come back on tomorrow or something. Okay. Oh, 3 is so great. It's just when they started doing the vocals as well with Mary, whatever her name is, Mary something. I really love those songs. What do we got? What do we got? Some Simon and Garfunkel. Bridge Over Troubled Water. One of Matt Skiba's, Matt Skiba and the Secrets was one of his side projects he did from Alkaline Trio. This is Babylon. Good album. What do we got? We got Some Girls. This is a tour edition of the album that they put out. It's got a nice little orange, kind of swirly there. Stray Light Run. So this is Stray Light Run's album, The Needle and the Space. This album I bought from, what I was trying to think of earlier, Innerpunk. Innerpunk.com is where I bought a lot of my older records when I was younger. And when you bought the CD of this album from them, they sent you the record as well for free. It was like an extra, which I was really, really surprised about. But yeah, this was, see, it's got like a little, right through the barcode there. This was free with a CD. Who would have thought? we have the Suspiria 2018 score by Tom York. This is on purple vinyl. It's just a regular purple, so I won't take it out or anything. This is a fantastic score to go with a fantastic remake, I think. I thought this was a really, really good job at remaking a film and making it something entirely different. Hey, some Talking Heads. This Talking Heads, I won't call myself like the biggest fan of them, but they do have some songs that I absolutely love. Road to Nowhere, I've loved ever since it being in Little Monsters, which was one of my favorite movies as a kid, and I fucking love that song. This album's very, very good. It's another one of the used albums I got from the Record and Tape Traders. Hey, so anybody that doesn't know, I am a gigantic Tegan and Sara fan. I love Tegan and Sara. I even like their new poppier stuff, even though I wish they would go back to kind of their older stuff. But hey, you know, you can't do the same thing forever. But this is another Record Store Day release. Get Along. This was a live thing that they did, acoustic live thing. They did a lot of their songs acoustically. And then their first... shit. And then their first kind of very poppy electronic album, Heartthrob, which is still good. That's a good album. What do we got? Oh, Tenacious D. Rise of the Phoenix, featuring the penis phoenix on the front cover. This is not the best Tenacious D album, but it's still fun to listen to. I don't think anything's going to beat their first album or The Pick of Destiny. But this is fun. There's some good songs on here. The Ballad of Hollywood Jack and the Rage Cage is good. Low Hanging Fruit is a very funny song as well. What do we got? Aha! The split between Thursday and Envy. I love Thursday, but I think the Envy side of this split is even better. Envy is kind of along the same lines as, like, I would say, Russian Circles and Pelican, except for they have vocals. Very, very good EP. This is a very, very great EP. Or EP, I'm sorry, very great split. What's next? Times of Grace, the side project of Adam D. and Jesse Lynch from Killswitch Engage. This is a very awesome record. I love Killswitch Engage. I've loved Killswitch Engage since I was a teenager. This one is really good. It's very much like Killswitch Engage, but just a little different. So. This is not my record. This is one I got for Danny. This is Tiny Tim at the live at the Royal Albert Hall. This was recorded in 1968, October 30th, the day before Halloween. Danny loves Tiny Tim. She absolutely loves him. I knew him as the Tiptoe Through the Tulips guy. That's about all I knew. And Danny has shown me a lot of him, and I appreciate him much more now. And to end the stream with a fantastic, great record, and a great-looking record, we have... what is this? Shit. I'm going to probably... Lateralis? Right? Lateralis? By Tool? Fantastic album. You guys, I'm sure you know this album. This is a picture disc. Both two records, both picture discs. I feel like a lot of people that I've seen this hanging on somebody's wall. I went into somebody's house, and these discs were like nailed to the wall. And I was just like, why? Why did you do such a thing when you can play that? Oh, yeah. this the same, or is this different? No, it's just, well, I think it's a little different. Kind of the same, but. Alright, guys. Well, shit, we got from from number to T tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll just come back tomorrow. Well, I'll come back tomorrow, and we'll finish it up. I'll go through the rest of my 12 inches, and then we'll get into the 10 inches and 7 inches. And, what time tomorrow? Are we doing anything tomorrow? I'll come back at 5 again, on my time, which is probably like 8 o'clock on you guys on the East Coast time. No, I'm sorry, 7 o'clock, because it's daylight savings. So, exactly, Luke. They don't belong on the wall. They belong on the platter. Come on. Marilyn, yeah, I'm so glad you had a good time. So, yeah, guys, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, same time, I'll come back on. We'll go through the rest of them and chat and hang out. It won't take as long as tonight, so we'll go through the rest. And then, hey, will you, tomorrow, will you do the thing where I play you some music? Okay, we'll do that. So I'll go through the rest of my records, and I'm going to play Dani some music, and we'll see what she thinks of it. So, of course, Marilyn, have a good night. Cool. Yeah, guys, please come back, join me tomorrow. We'll finish this up. Otherwise, have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.